Hey guys, welcome back to Andy's Dinosaur Reviews. So we have something pretty interesting to take a look at today. As you can quite clearly already tell from the thumbnail and title of this video, the Papo 2022 figures, or at least some of them, may have been leaked, but again, we really have to wait for complete confirmation from Papo to be sure, but we're going to look at the ones that we have, images of here in this video. There was kind of like some rumors going around that the figures that we would be getting from Papo for this year were 4 new ones. We only have pictures of 3. There was supposed to be a Protoceratops, a Mosasaurus, a Kronosaurus, and a Staracosaurus. So that was basically what the rumor was going around as far as the new figures for this year, which is great that we actually have some new dinosaurs because we didn't have any last year at all. And again, these leaks do seem to coincide with the rumors of what we were going to be getting, and some are pretty cool, and then some not so much. So let's go ahead and dive right in. The very first one that we have here is, in my opinion, definitely the best figure from Papo for this entire coming year. This is obviously the Mosasaurus, and it looks really nice if you ask me. I absolutely love what I see here on this Mosasaurus. Both the sculpt and the paint looks beautiful, almost PNSO-like with the appearances. It has a dorsal fin and stuff, some things you don't often see associated with Mosasaurus, so very similar to that, which is really interesting to see. But again, I really think that Papo has done a great job on this one. Beautiful looking and very natural looking paint scheme, as well as a pretty fun looking sculpt. Pretty cool looking position, nothing crazy, but I like the fact that it seems as though you can just kind of lay it flat, and it still has a nice display appearance to it with the head lifted up off the ground, the tail up off of the ground and everything. Really cool looking on the part of Papo, and without question the best marine creature that they have ever released, as some of their marine animals in the past haven't really been too great. The second one is the Staracosaurus repaint, and I think there was a little bit of discussion going on as to whether this was going to be a brand new Staracosaurus or if it was just going to be a repaint, considering Papo's track record over the last few years, prior to last year anyway, with the repaints that they were releasing. I felt fairly confident it would just be a repaint of their older figure, and that is definitely what we got, and I actually really do quite like it. I think there was some people that were a little surprised at the fact that it wasn't as flashy as, maybe it could have been, because they've been kind of releasing flashier paint schemes over the last few years, but I actually really like this. I love the coloration that they've chosen for it, and I think it's a beautiful addition to the Papo line and will look really quite nice in comparison to their previous release. This one, in my opinion, looks a little more like a male as opposed to the more female look of the older one, but I really am actually quite excited for this. And then the figure, the only other one that we do have an image of so far, and this one is just like a total disaster. I was really excited for this figure when I saw that, rumor going around that we were going to get a Protoceratops from Papo. I was beyond excited, but well, I could not be more let down, because this is what we are left with as far as potentially, anyway, the Papo Protoceratops. Again, we have to wait for Papo to really confirm this, but this appears to be their Protoceratops, and I really don't know what happened here, because that thing is just hideous if you ask me. I'm thinking maybe, actually a few people pointed this out as well, but maybe if the mouth closes it might not look so weird, because I think the biggest problem would be the way that the mouth looks, but in general, I just think that the figure looks quite strange. The entire head sculpt looks a little weird to me, and I do actually like the paint scheme and the paint application as far as what we have here. I think that looks really cool, but the sculpt is just very, very weird looking if you ask me, and certainly not what I expected when it comes to a Papo Protoceratops. Unfortunately, we haven't had any reveal for the Kronosaurus, and we don't know for sure if that's even, a figure we will be getting, but once the official reveals do come from Papo, I of course will make another video to show them off to you guys. But very interesting stuff coming from Papo. At least I am excited to have some prehistoric releases, that at least some dinosaurs for one thing, but we also get a marine reptile and everything this year, so it's pretty cool that we at least do have some stuff. But I certainly did hope for more when it comes to Papo for their 2022 year, and I'm very intrigued to hear what you guys think about these, so make sure in the comments section you let me know, and make sure you also like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.